Hello and welcome back to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame. This then, as you can see, the theme is King of the Wild. We have the clues Royal for our helm, the Wild Side for our chest, Tooth and Nail for our hands, and Veteran Hand for our left ring or bottom ring slot. In this video we have a 100 score and an incredibly easy 80, so let's get to that. Alrighty then, for our 100 score, this is what we went for. I personally went for the Gambler's Crown. The clue Royal basically is giving us the sort of nod towards any crown working in the game. There are many crowns for many different achievements in the game, and it's all going to depend if you've unlocked any of those. Any of those crowns in the game, as far as I know, so like Paragons, Butchers, Chroniclers, Gamblers, Warlords, Partisans, probably Dynasty, things like that, they should all work, as well as a few cash up items as well, but I'm not sure if those work, so I'm not going to mention them. I went for the Gambler's Crown, equipable by all classes level 50 and above, and that got us gold rating for that slot. For our second item, I went for the Anemos jacket. This is from Eureka Anemos, specifically from the lockboxes. This is a really good item because it's equipable by everyone in the game level 1 and above. Of course, this means things like the Gayuki leather jacket, which is a crafted item, should also work. Things like the Gagana skin jacket of aiming should work as well. If you look at previous fashion reports that have used this same clue, basically these sorts of leather jackets, there's like 4 of them that should work. Then for Tooth and Nail, this has been used many times before. Claws of the Beast, obviously you can get this from the Mandeville Gold Saucer itself, 30,000 to MGP. Other things that should and definitely will work include the False Nails from the Ananta Beast tribe. We've also got the Cattle wrist gloves. Those should also work if I remember correctly. But Claws of the Beast, accessible from the Gold Saucer, everybody level 1 and above. And then finally, something that makes this a little bit more tricky, we've got the Master Carpenter's ring here. This can be any Master crafting ring, right? It has to be a disciple of hand and not land. So we've got Master Carpenters, Master Blacksmiths, Master Armorers, Goldsmiths, Leatherworkers, Weavers, Alchemists, Culinarians. Any of those will work. And as far as I know, the Disciple of Land stuff doesn't work. So it has to specifically be hand, hence how it says Veteran Hand. The secret is in the clue, so to speak. It's not too bad, actually. It looks pretty bad, especially if you haven't got a crown or of course a ring, but an easy 80 combining 2 items. Not too bad. Let's move on to that. Okay, obviously one of the ways we could do an easy 80 is just combining 2 items with any other garbage equipped on any slot apart from offhand and outgame. So make sure you have something in every single slot. And of course we could have the Anemos jacket and the Claws of the Beast together. Claws of the Beast 30,000 MGP and the Anemos jacket from the Anemos Eureka and lockboxes. Again, this might make it less accessible to people, so let's do something without the Anemos jacket. Another way would be to get some dye, so let's go over to Nanabe or any dye merchant in the game. This one in particular is in Uldar in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Nanabe is a dye merchant. And if we go on here and we simply buy some rose pink dye, so we're going to need 1 pot of that, and then buy some bark brown dye for 40 gil. And then scroll down a little bit and buy some gloom purple for 40 gil as well. Then, of course, we're going to go and buy ourselves those Claws of the Beast, which will be on prize claim 2. And if we go down, we will actually see the Claws of the Beast right at the bottom for 30,000. Go and get those. And as you can see, by simply combining items together, we can get ourselves an 81 there. So all we've done is we've dyed any helm in the game. It doesn't matter what it is. The first dye slot, rose pink, which is that 40 gil pot. Then we've dyed any chest on that first dye area as bark brown, again another 40 gil pot. And then we've just simply got those 30,000 MGP Claws of the Beast and dyed those gloom purple, which is another 40 gil pot. So 3 pots of dye and 30,000 MGP, and you're pretty much set. And this is freely accessible, obviously, to a free trial player and somebody who's already been working on Fashion Report. Yeah, basically that's probably the easiest way you're going to look at this that avoids you needing to be anything other than level 1 in the game. So yeah, not too bad. But let me know what you think. There'll be a link in the description to a Reddit theory thread that obviously we post every week. Go give that some love. Let me know what solutions you come up with, and happy MGP hunting. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.